Hi, Joe.
Hey, how you doing,
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
Do you remember Monica?
Of course.
Hi,
Good
Joe.
to see you.
So, Joe, welcome back.
Thank you.
You're here to have CoolSculpting done today.
Yes.
All right, we talked a little about what it is and how it works. Do you have any questions?
Well, how long is it going to take?
Okay, so it depends on the areas that we're going to do. And let's back up a second and talk about CoolSculpting a little bit. This is a non-invasive, FDA-approved procedure where we put this device on your body in the areas where you have localized fat deposits. There's no cutting, there's no downtime, there's no anesthesia associated with it, and much like liposuction, it can remove deposits in areas that are stubborn. This is not a device that makes you lose weight. This is not a device that makes you healthier, but this is a device that can contour the areas so that you look better in and out of your clothes. And from what I understand, you've worked on your weight a lot
Yes.
in the past. Can you tell me about what you've had done and what you've done to lose weight?
Well, I did the lap band procedure in November of 07, and so it's been about 5 years, and I've lost over 100 pounds. And losing 100 pounds, you know, I have now some extra skin and obviously some extra fat in places that I don't want. But I've been able to maintain this weight for the 5 years, and now as I'm maintaining the weight and I'm looking at the weight loss, and I'm going, I don't like the way this feels here, and I don't like when my wife grabs me back here and points out, hey, what's this? And I go skin or back fat, and I feel like I'm being honest. She laughs and giggles, but that's what it is. And I'm like, when I found out about this, I'm like, maybe this can make it tighter and take it away.
This will do very well for you, and I think it's more than just skin. This is actually addressing the fat, not just the skin. And the other thing is, you are exercising, right?
Yep.
So that's really important. This is not an excuse not to exercise. You have to really do it in conjunction. The results take anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks to start seeing, up to 3 months to see the full results. Some people do this more than one time, depending on how much of a fat deposit we're treating. And this is perfect for a patient who wishes they could do liposuction, but just would never want to go under the knife for something like this.
When people do it more than once, are you able to identify, like myself, and say, you might need it more than once, or does everybody vary?
Everybody varies, but I think when we do your exam, we'll be able to tell you more right now.
Okay.
So what I'm going to have you do right now is I'm going to have you stand up.
One last question.
Yes, sir.
You said you don't have to go under, you don't have to do anything, so you're able to just drive home yourself. And
You're going to go home today. You can go out tonight. I probably have you take off exercising just for today, but tomorrow you can go back to exercising. You can eat whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
Cool.
There's no wound care. There's no downtime. Some of the things that people do see after we do this is that there may be some numbness in the area. That may last several weeks, but it always goes away. Rarely people get some cramping a week or two later. That always resolves. So it's really a no downtime procedure. You can get on. It can happen. I would say it happens, 2 or 3 out of 10 times. But everybody's different.
Okay.
And if you do bruise, it'll last about a week or 2 and it'll go away. Questions?
Can you take my temperature?
No, we're not going to take your temperature, but we are going to take your weight because I want to make sure that when you come back, when we're going to have you come back so we can take pictures like we did today before we got started, I want to make sure that you haven't gained weight, or at least your weight's the same so that we can compare what we've done for you. If you go home and start eating poorly and stopping to exercise and dieting, and your weight goes up, then this whole idea
Right, yeah, that's not
is worthless.
Right.
And we know that's not going to happen because you've been working on this for a while now.
So there's no other vitals that matters. It's not like something.
We don't take any
it's
vitals.
Not like I'm thinking surgery, so that's why I'm like temperature, blood pressure, and all that other stuff. That
No.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And obviously, we wouldn't do this for you if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. And if you are breastfeeding, we tell people to finish with breastfeeding. And if you've been pregnant and you're not breastfeeding, we usually wait 6 months after pregnancy to do this. And certainly if there are any autoimmune diseases or infectious problems going on, like hepatitis C, we probably wouldn't do this for you either. But for a healthy patient like you, it's really a no-brainer.
Perfect.
Stand up for me. Can you identify the areas that you like treated today?
Here, skin, fat here, and here on both sides.
And that's interesting that you bring this up. This is a very common area, abdominal area and the lateral flanks and what we call love handles. Very common area that we
We
treat.
call them lonjas. Mexicans, the lonjas.
And this area up here is actually very interesting. Men seem to find this area very annoying, very hard to get rid of with exercise and diet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have my chest muscles and I'm strong, and then I have this, and it just
No matter what you
bothers
do.
me. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's the one area where I don't feel
I'm mentally conscious about it and mentally bothered
And
when
in
I'm
your
at the
shirt,
beach.
you can see it even when you have your shirt on. So I
Thanks
think
for making fun of me about
Yeah,
it.
well,
I'm just kidding.
we're gonna help you with that, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of it.
No, I know. I agree.
I agree with what you're saying, and we're gonna make it better. So what I'm doing right now is I'm measuring the area, and you can see that there's a localized fat deposit right here. This is not just skin. If it was just skin, this would be the wrong procedure for this. But this is fat here, and so we can remove about 20 to 25% of the fat volume with just one treatment. So I'm going to measure this area. Thank you, Joe. Your arms are just right where I need them.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is I'm just mapping out where we're going to put.
No poking, no needles
There's
at all.
no poking. There's no needles. Only
When you
poking
put that pin on me right now, I mentally got a little nervous, and I was okay.
And I actually have identified the largest bulge area. So, Joe, in a second, I'm going to have you lay down. We're going to put a gel pad on your skin that's going to protect your skin so that when we put the device on, it actually freezes the fat underneath the skin, not the skin. And you're going to feel a pinch for about 2 or 3 seconds. And then you're going to feel a little bit of a tingling sensation for about 4 to 5 minutes. And then the area will go numb. And that's the end of it. And the whole procedure on this side will last an hour. And we'll do the identical thing on the other side for an hour.
Are you moving it around just in that area, or does
No.
it stay in one
It
section?
will stay in one section, and we'll show you that one clear on. Because I've already identified that bulge.
Okay, so you're getting the biggest spot that needs the most
Correct.
work.
Because if you look at your bulge, it actually sticks out right here, and it flattens out here. So what we're trying to do is actually push this right in
Okay.
to give you more of a smooth contour here. I'm going to have you lay down, Joe. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm a little nervous, but
It's understandable. I've had this done too, and I was nervous when I first did it, but I think you'll find as soon as we get started, it's actually a very nice chance for you to relax for an hour.
where'd you have it done
I had it done on my abdomen.
at? Okay.
I had 2 areas done, one on the right and one on the left, and it's been about 4 months. And I've lost about an inch off my waist.
Really?
Alone. And I have to say I've done no exercise. So
Unfortunately, you're too busy with work. That's understandable.
But it's been great for me. So Monica's going to apply the gel pad, and it kind of feels like jumping into a pool. Is that a good way of...
Exactly. It feels like I just jumped in the
describing
ocean
it?
or something. Or
And-
somebody threw cold water on me.
It's just a cold gel pad that protects the skin. Now this is not a laser, Joe. Okay, this is very different than a laser. And everybody thinks it's a laser, but it's not. This is actually a device that freezes fat, and we know that your body recognizes that fat as injured and then eliminates it either through the lymphatic system, or through the liver, or the urine, or generates heat and eliminates it. And your body does its own way of removing it, just like when you work out and exercise. All right, Joe, here we go. I want you to take a deep breath in. Relax. Let it out. Here's a little pinch like I talked about. Here we go. And that's the device pulling fat into the area that's going to be treated. Alright, and then I'm just going to wait for the device to get good just so we can get started. Would you like to put that? We're going to put something around this so that you're more comfortable, we can make you more comfortable. And in a second, I'm going to turn it on. How are you feeling, Joe? How did that feel? That's
Fine.
the worst of the pain.
Really?
That's the worst of the pain.
It's like somebody's giving you a real tight hug on that side. Squeezing you over.
If you can handle that, that's the worst of it. Are you comfortable? Are you ready?
Right.
Here we go. And that's it. All right, Joe, so you're about halfway through the procedure. How are things going?
Amazing.
Any,
A lot easier than I thought it would be.
what are you feeling?
Like I'm being sucked by a vacuum cleaner or something, and it's a little cold. Nowhere near anything that I was anticipating to be a little more discomfort, a little more frozenness, a little more pain, or nothing like that.
And you're comfortable?
I fell asleep. Walked in and woke me up.
Right, that's typical for most patients. Most of what you're going to see is going to happen over the next couple of weeks. So when we do take the applicator off in about 20, 30 minutes, or as soon as you're done, we're going to massage the area. You're going to feel that there's going to be a area of fat that's very cold, okay? And we're going to massage it down, and it'll go back to looking normal. The area will be red for a couple hours, and then it will kind of subside. And you'll be able to go out tonight and do whatever you want to do, okay? So we'll be back to take the applicator off when your procedure's over. And again, if you need anything, just let me know.
Look forward to it.
All right, see you soon.
Thank you.
All right, Joe, so it's done. How did you do?
Fine. Feel good.
Okay,
Ready for
so-
the next side.
What we're going to do is actually, before we start the next cycle, I'm going to take the device off. I'm going to massage the area down. We found that massage afterwards can help actually the process work a little better. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the suction off there. I'm going to remove this little pillow.
It was nowhere near what I thought.
Easier than you thought, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to take this off. All right. You can add a little napkin.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's some fat right there, huh?
So what we'll do is we'll take this was a gel pad that was protecting your skin.
Oh, is that what the cool thing that was on my body?
Correct.
Whoa, that thing just sucks in the fat.
It's almost like a piece of butter. But you can touch it and tell me what it feels like to you. Go ahead and touch it. Not going to hurt anything. It's numb, right? Okay, my
It doesn't
turn.
even feel like it's my body.
Let go. So what it's done is actually it's sucked the fat out away from your body, and it's frozen that area. And you actually did get some bruising, Joe. And I'm just going to massage that down, and you can see how it's already.
I feel like I'm bruised. I feel tender right now when you're rubbing it.
It is.
I can feel like a deeper.
It is tender.
Yeah.
It's very common to be tender, but you
But
did
it
get some
feels.
bruising.
Yeah, it feels.
And that's the extent of it. It feels what?
Feels bruised. Yet it's like extra. It feels like something that like I have a growth on my body almost because it's been so frozen on top of my skin.
That's going to feel better over the next 5 or 10 minutes.
But not only because you're touching it. If you weren't touching it, I wouldn't feel that.
So when I don't touch it, it feels okay.
It just feels like it's numb. But now when you touch it, I can tell you're touching away from my skin. But yet you're touching my skin. But in my head, I feel like
It's numb, that's why.
Yeah, you're touching away from my skin.
And as the skin warms up again, that feels going to go away. But it is going to be numb. The
Yeah,
numbness in the last several weeks, it feels weird.
I can feel the bruising like if I've been.
Remember, there was a lot of suction applied.
Yeah, and I can tell. Look at it.
And you had a lot of loose skin, so it's.
You said I was a good candidate for it
Very
because
good.
obviously a good side back fat there.
And that's it. You're all done.
It already went down. It's like you push the swelling down. So is that why you rub it down? Just kind of push the swelling down.
So put the skin back where it needs to be, and now the circulation kind of will warm the area up on its own. And over the next, month to 2 to 3 months, you're going to see improvement. That's it. There's nothing to do at home. All right, you ready for the other side?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Well, Dr. Behroozan just performed a CoolSculpting on me, and I'm hoping this CoolSculpting of freezing the fat around here really helps, because for me, being a man, having the fat around here really bothers me. It's like I could have a little fat around here and be no problem, but around my chest, breast area, I always feel like the man boobs, bother me. So we'll see how it works. It was no pain. When I say no pain at all. If you're sitting there and if you're wondering like I was, is it going to be painful? No pain. The doc takes care of you, and it's really simple. Come check him out.